know, it's either a good sign or a bad sign that I've been doing this for too long when I now have my opening set up. Ready to go, and I don't have to do a intro card. Right. Hello. Merry honk day, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Once again, I can stop playing the voices whenever I want to. So, I tried doing some reading into the performance stuff, and I can't remember the name of it, but there was a renderer setting in the launcher that I changed from DX11 to Vulkan, which I think was the original in 0.8. So we'll see if that does anything for us. I'm hoping it does. Because if not, I will shit. Yeah, no, it's still losing frames. Okay, we're gonna... I'm gonna see if changing it then to DX12 is better. Because I noticed as well when I stopped streaming last night and then just fired it up again for the sake of, I noticed that it wasn't losing frames. I imagine because I was no longer streaming. Which has me thinking... I know, I don't like to show off, but I like to think every now and then. Because it has me curious if the browser capture might be our culprit instead. No, no, looks like switching to DirectX 12 was the solution. I mean, it's losing like 1 or 2 frames every couple half seconds, but I can most definitely live with that. That is not going to be a problem. Alright, crisis averted. I am super smart, and I wish more people loved me. What? So I accidentally made someone quite cross on another stream when I didn't intend to, but I did also learn about something in the basement. Something I'm not super keen on, not gonna lie. Very good. Somebody's ghoulies got grabbed? Almost. Before I stepped away, there is a lead we can investigate in the basement. And I can't say I'm going to be a fan of the results. You'll see what I mean if we do explore that today. Bloody hell, that window's looking like a mess. Can't help but notice we haven't gotten any new cursed signals compared to, or unique ones at least, as compared to the first playthrough. Bro's hitting the nay-nay. However, if you just got here, the good news is we figured out the FPS drop problem. It was the DirectX renderer we were using. The launcher defaults to 11, so we switched it to 12, and now things seem to be, like, astronomically more stable. Once again, the solution is the one thing no one suggests when I was doing my looking into. All of them kept swearing up and down that it's the shadow and light rendering. That's always the culprit. No. Not this time. I did learn that apparently pausing frequently also can mess with the frames over time. So, yeah. Technology is a sin. Life is a fuck. Well, I kind of wish the fog would stop trying to render indoors, because that's also not helping things. So while I was looking into that, I also did a little bit of admin on a sandbox file for later on, prep some points to send over to this file. Only for the purpose of decorations, though. That's the caveat. Because we gotta turn this house into a home at some point, like, my god. Or we could save, screw it, and buy a shit ton of cameras, because... Is that a second bone dog? Like, they're canonically called fossil hounds, aren't they? I don't know, bone dog sounds better. Bone dog is ready. Very good. Let's pull up another old one to process, shall we? Yeah, this seems like it'll be a good one. Better not be any gosh darn demons out there trying to plan, getting my ghoulies. Has that always been here? Oh, I also, saw someone do a absolutely silly... Oh, I talked about this last night, I think, where they moved the second floor coffee machine down to the first floor. I would like to try to do the same. Having the grav gun would make this a lot easier. You know, you could help by holding the other side. No? Okay. Oh shit. Cake. Something about this threshold. Oh, hell yeah, girl, hit that stanky leg. At apartments.com, I wish I could attack Jeff Gold. Sorry? Okay, now you can follow me around again. Good work. Do you not get apartments.com ads? No. Job done. Well, maybe it's trying to tell you something about your relationship with Mr. Goldblum. Or apartments, and your relation to those. Yeah, that's gonna disappear. This time I'll just disappear again. In reality, Jeff Goldblum and I have a deal where the more you see those ads in particular, the more scratch I make in turn. Don't believe me, go and ask his agent. Nice. Wait, a 500 bonus? I went from 300 to 1100. How does 300 plus 500 equal 1100? Oh, Dr. Bao, thinking he's, such a gosh darn intellectual and he doesn't even know basic math. I mean, I'll take the money if he's gonna give it to me. Hi, how are you? So I'm thinking either we get 1 or 2 fanny packs, or we get cracking on buying cameras so we can recon the entire, like, exterior perimeter. Or if there's anything else I should buy y'all can think of. Yeah, like some talent. I heard one of you typing it. Oh, now that we have the password changer and that keycard not getting fixed yet, we can go explore down there. I'm not going to like it, but we can. I was also thinking that even though it's going to take some work, that I will look into maybe getting a radio set up and putting on a stream playlist for us. In-game, I mean. So if you have any ideas for things that are not DMCA... Good enough. YMCA. Yeah, wow, you right and you right. It's fun to get fucked by copyright strikes. I think that song like more than 20 years old, so it's out of the copyright loop. Got plenty of juice left on this one still. Also, during my trying to look into the performance issues after last night's stream, I ended up finding a mod that has it so that the Digimap, the one on the ATV currently, can also have a radar readout. I didn't install it only because there would be a lot of... I think there were like 2 other things I had to install and run first before that would work. And I didn't really have the mustard to look into it at the moment. It would, however, save us... Now that I think of it, if the Digimap can still be used on its own, like how it was in 0.8, we could theoretically put a plank on the drone, nail the map to it, so that way while we're flying around, we can have like a mini-map we can refer to. Yeah, that's, like, legit a really good idea. Damn, it's cool when I'm smart. Lot of unknowns lately. More unknowns than Pokemon Silver, son. Oh, I was gonna say again, why would you get the alternator when you can just get the solar panel? But that's while driving or moving. That's not considering the turbo or using the headlights, I imagine. Alright, we'll wait for the drone delivery just so we don't accidentally miss out on our daily prizes. Oh, that's just gonna be the whole song again, no matter. Oh, hello, Billy.
No.
Good work as always.
No.
Yes, another voice from the void. I have no void and I must voice. We're gonna need to craft some drives, in fact. No floppy in the slot. Kids and their names for sex these days. Thank you, Sari. I will have a sip of my peach ginger tea. Oh, that's some good tea. Hell was that? I'm a little worried learning that pausing too often can make the performance start dipping, because how else am I going to know when the horrors come for me? Unless I pause. Yeah, there's some weirdness going on out there, and I don't think it's just a wisp and deer. Oh, ad break. You know, with my luck, we're gonna have an ad break one time where there's actually a lot of people here, and it's when something, like, massive is going on. Oh, hey, and it's over. I mean, I might as well save and process them anyway, right? No reason for me to really not to. Alright, chat, so I'm gonna pitch you an idea. We can either go check out the bunker and see what's different in 0.9, if anything. We could go check out the basement and the horrors that I think I've learned about. Or we could say neither of those and just do some decorating for a while. More fixing up of the floors and good shit. Cast your votes now by texting 1-800-SUS-C... Yes. Yeah, I guess some of those things are dawn-based. Based on what? Ah. Alright, I guess I'll be making that decision myself. Here later. I was about to say, where did all of our scrap go? But, oh yeah, I was actually diligent and worked on that somewhat. How do we make drives again? Huh. Apparently I did not craft them yet. Alright. Thank you, Billy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's our other Billy. Oh, they do send drive boxes if you run out. Okay. Yeah, I see you, homie. What are you doing to that hammer? Yeah, it's like... I can stop playing Voices of the Void whenever I want to. Much like how, oh, Christ. Okay, I was worried the ATV was going to do that thing again, where it explodes for no godforsaken reason. I can stop gambling whenever I want, me when I'm addicted to Clover Pit. Oh, right, I want to craft more drives. Well, that's what I was wondering, because we got our weekly bonus, and I went from 300, the weekly bonus was 500, but it totaled to 1100 for some reason. And it's just, Dr. Bao is drunk, I think, is the theory I'm walking away with. There we go. Oh, that... Oops, sorry, Billy. Thanks for holding that. I know, it's like, I'm not gonna complain, but I think, yeah, like, Bao is drunk. There's no other explanation for it. Oh, it still only adds 250? Okay, fine. Better than nothing. Nice. Yeah, I'm not super trusting of the ATV sometimes because that bug we had before where just blew up for no reason. How you get a fanny pack? It's in the store. It's the same name. I wish you could find fanny packs, but... Oh, I should also add, unless if they changed it, fanny packs also stack, so you can equip multiples of them, so... Equip one for 250, a second one for 500, and so on. Yep. Those marks from overnight are gone. And they didn't unload when we opened the game, so... I'm gonna reckon they weren't one-off events or things or... Bleh. You know, I was thinking of when you asked why I had 1400 of what happened last night. I was tempted to, like, come up with some bullshit. Like, oh yeah, I did this thing and ended up selling it for, like, 18 bazillion. But then it got taxed heavily by the eye rolls. Then I realized, this bit sucks. I'm a little worried because yesterday I brought the neighbors a snack. Thank you, Billy. These new headlights don't seem all that much better, but, well, we have them now. I brought him shrimp, and I didn't get any rep with them, unless if I just missed it, so... Space cats these days don't know how to be grateful. Oh, that actually is much better. And slightly less battery drain. Well, that's being undercut slightly by the better engine. Hello, Gordon. I mean, neighbors? Maybe it's because I was messing around with whatever these phones are. Also, I'll take your garbage. I was tempted to take that knife in the poster, but I don't think it actually does anything special. It's just a knife. We already have one back at home for our downstairs kitchen. Oh no, you know what it is? When I tried resetting... Oh, I think I know what it was. Yeah, I tried resetting the game settings back to default last night. Bro, the hell? To try to fix the performance problems, and that ended up getting toggled back off. Okay, crisis averted. Once again, I'm super smart. My stuff's glitching a lot. Am I at live or behind? Probably behind. You might want to try reloading. Because I don't think it's from my end. I don't have any dropped frames. Take your ad revenue? What? Ugh. Oh, something else I want to look into is... I thought you could... oh, excuse me. I thought you could craft the rechargeable batteries. So I was looking at the wiki, and I can't seem to... I want to get the big flashlight because I thought it would drain batteries even faster, but apparently it's more efficient compared to the crank and default flashlight, which is kind of bonkers. That's according to what the wiki was saying. Like, I think the conversion was the default flashlight drains a point percentage every 10 seconds, whereas the big flashlight drains a point percentage every 16 seconds. So not drastically different, but enough to be noticeable. I mean, it's for the best we haven't dug up any more boxes full of remains lately. We take those wins where we can. Not liking this weather, though. Come on, Bill. Let's go. Yeah, the better engine definitely makes it feel like how it was in 0.8. Whatever the hell that was. Well, that'll make us a seed pack, but not bait. Huh. Which void are we getting our voices from? Are the voices ethically sourced? Twice as powerful and twice as efficient. Yeah. Except we've already done our spending, so we can't get it. What a life we live, eh?
No. No.
Yeah, does that sound ethically sourced to you? Sounds a bit sus to me. Okay, that weather actually cleared up faster than I thought. Have you gotten the MREs from the hollow log in the river? Yep. Yeah, sure. Wait, how do we use this again? You need the key card, but the key card is currently bugged and you can't hook it. We're on a different, yeah, we're still on 90i. Well, shit. We still can't just bonk this open, can we? Oh, are you here to help out? Hmm. Well, we can give it one more honest try. Yep, nope. Go fish up a live grenade and blow the doors open. You see the folly with that plan, though, is that I would need to have the grenade... There is a water source right here still. This actually works out nicely because I do not want to investigate that lead in the basement I've learned of. I don't want to do it, you can't make me, etc. When did this show up, anyway? I feel like I would have noticed that way sooner. Alright, so we'll line up against this, like, dam here. For heaven's sakes, don't cast that far. Okay. It's him. Yeah, a little too far, not gonna lie. Billy? Okay. Hmm. I forgot I put the chair here for this reason. So, chat, how's it going? Why do we have this shower slash pool of duty dirty water if we have the showers in the bathroom upstairs? Well, it's an emergency shower for like the sake of like chemical accidents. I've seen similar ones back in junior high. Granted, I don't see any like taps or nozzles that you turn or press to turn them on, though. Shower fish aren't really biting today. Uh-oh. Where's the eye washing station? Well, no one said this was a professional setup they had out here. Oh. You know, I'm curious. What's a, fished MRE like? Nope, the exact same. Surprise fish. Oh my god, that reminds me, Maxwell. I was trawling through Steam last night, and I saw a game that was talking about something of, like, planetary cats. And I can't remember if you had told me about it, or, what? Oh my god, Billy, you gave me an idea. We don't have a grenade, but we do have a pipe bomb. Fire up your butthole. No. Worth a try. I want to say it was somewhere in the garage originally.
Well,
Yeah, so then I guess we will have to... See, the thing I'm worried about is if we switch to sandbox, it might mess things up with the story progression. Because again, unless we find out the code, I don't know any other legitimate way of getting in there. Well, let's be productive at least. Mail the key card from another save. That is a very good idea. Okay, so the thing I was mentioning about with the horrors down here is, hey, doesn't this wall look a little suspicious? Except I'm, feeling a little too scared to try it out right now, so... Thank you. Those coal pieces are going to take a while to cook, so... Oh, spare wrench. Oh, that's a red floppy. Can't saw the dividers. You see, that'll be the problem with the that plan of attack, is that I'm a bit frightened to do that tonight. Also, goddammit, the meat's disappearing even though we have a camera on it. Working hard or hardly working? Ah, bruh, we still got so much to clean up down here. Good news, though, is that since I learned how to use the wood chipper, we're going to have a much more reliable source of gas from here on out. I am nothing if not exceptionally good looking and efficient. I don't think we need to be carrying 2 shovels on us, so... Yeah, I got told once that the backpack is a bad purchase, but... I mean, it could be a little quicker in terms of getting it off your person and being able to quickly put it back, but... An passive extra 500 carry weight, I'm not going to say no to. Also, Dr. Kill is a bit eepy. Brother, frame rate, please. What is actually happening? Alright. Well. Oh, saving the game fixed it. It was a meta event that made our frames go to shit until we saved. Please charge or use your battery just a little bit. It's at that cursed unfunny number.
No.
We're going to 6-7 all the way to oblivion. Hey, remember on April Fool's when Deadlock had that event where you could queue as duplicate characters? And you could also do so with 7. And since there are teams of 6, there were 6 7s. I should start doing stand-up. What do you think? Gordon Ramsay only wishes he could have this kind of swag. I thought that speck of dirt on the window was a pair of eyes. So I just realized we did not fuel up the lantern yet. Really does not take a lot. Alright. I'm trying not to look at that vending machine directly because, again, the eyes scrawled on the inside of them are doing me a concern. Hey, yo, dap me up. Why do you dap me up, Buttercup, when you go and let me down? Got dap? God, I wish. Also, hi, June. I never did check to see how much the cement bags themselves sell for, right? Oh, yeah. She can be our contractor assistant. I think we're out of cement for this next charge. Yep, 12. Not enough. On the Billy scale, your Billy rates 100 out of 100. I mean, yeah. Like, look. You know what? I was gonna save this other badge, but
Yo.
you've earned it.
Yo.
We'll still look for your original one, because I know you're quite attached to it. Oh golly, this one's taking a while. Nope, ad break. It's time to pause. Mm. Man, that's some good tea. Oh, hey, we're back. You bought the pressure washer instead of just paying off the tree cats? Well, they don't have their water gun out yet. Like, I think it's inside that container that's alarmed. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to piss them off. You know, something I'm wondering is that on night 1, we ran into the pink wisp. I think 4 days later, we met the yellow one. And now there's a blue one out in the southeast forest. Is this like an escalation thing where I won't see the other types if I don't go rub my face against them? I mean, it caught the drone on fire, so clearly it's gonna murder me. Kinda good. Yeah, whatever you find out, don't, just make sure you don't drop any spoilers. As much as I want to find out about them, I don't want to... Also, that ping speed cooldown is something else, isn't it? I could not pause the game for a second, like the escape key was not being recognized. That was slightly alarming. Oh god damn it, this one hadn't finished. Well, hopefully there wasn't anything important on this one. This has not been a good month. Oh, there are a lot of them in the game? Because, like, worst of all, if I want to investigate that other wisp, I'd have to go out in the dead of night, which is a slight problem for a multitude of reasons, you might imagine. The one we found a few nights ago in the southeast is blue and fiery. If that wisp... if the deer runs into the wisp, that poor thing is hosed. You know what? Once again, not my problem. You shitting me? Should have hit the deck save, you right. Voice of the Void could be a lot better with RPG mechanics. Just saying. Oh, another piece of wood debris? Oh, be still my beating heart. I put it on this fucking seat again. Oh, you know what? I have a, different song we could be playing for this. Thought I heard something. Well, we caught a bunch of trash. But also fish! Well, it's a blue head, so it'll sell for 50. Hmm. Can we make sushi rolls? Hey, do you know how to make sushi rolls? Once again, I'm a bit alarmed knowing that mannequins do in fact walk. That was a very worrying discovery to make. Yeah, because I think it's that fish that are named sell for 50 a pop, because we caught a massive tuna, but it also just sold for 50. Which was slightly lame. God damn it, not again. I know what happens. I know what happens. I just need to scope out the windows. And if my camera starts going nuts, I just need to back up. That's all. Oh.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Oh, me? No. Also, I don't think Bebo's still here to enjoy the Schadenfreude. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna find a way that we can fight Skurfuro. Because now that's twice. That sumbitch messed with my homie twice. It's some bullshit, I'll tell you what. Well, that's the rub, you see. Since Skurfuro is a little bitch, a little bingus, I can't actually meet them head on because that event, when Skurfuro walks by a determined window, it then blips away. Also, to be completely honest, I don't know if I would be able to do anything to it. Okay, this time let's not overwrite the bloody signal. That was a lovely cacophony. I bet Skurfur was all like, hey bruh, you having a nice time fishing indoors? Now, you know me. I'm already trying to theorize the explanation for that. Because, you know, I need to try and find reasoning and everything. Begs the question if that's... Is that the first introduction of Skurfuro? Because I've never encountered it myself, but I know about the possessed Curfer that's somewhere around here, I think. That if you bury some meat next to a Curfer unit, the original, that a rusted one comes out of the ground that you can fight. Broads, let me tell you what, I got a bad case of the 3 a.m. Curfers one time. I had to down a whole bottle of Pepto-Bismol. God damn! Hey, my first funny joke of the night. One of these is new. If we do end up splashing out for cameras to put around the perimeter, we'll have to be careful so we don't accidentally focus in on the arrivals camp. Isn't it that if you try and take the drone over there, they shoot it down? I am hoping in 0.9 that you can more directly interact with them. Like, once you're on such good enough rep, you can... I know, like, dialogue is not going to be something in the game, but just be able to hang out with them. Weird. Once again, I'm kind of surprised how I used to be, like, I have no idea how to play this game properly to... Now, I know y'all heard that. Okay. We have some investigating to do once it's light out. Because if you think I'm going to go out in nighttime again, you are silly. I mean, we do have the greater... actually, I'm going to make notes on that. ATV current upgrades. Big beef. Big lights. Better motoring. Container. Digimap. Yeah, I think that's it so far. Yeah, the singular pipe bomb that I will throw... Well, when I was looking at the crafting info, there is an option for a sticky bomb. Except I don't know how we access glue, other than the store. Billy, can you produce glue? Never mind. What do you mean, Mother? Very good. Yeah, I don't know if it's just glue and a pipe bomb or if it's like a separate recipe, but yeah. Swiss is such a beautiful language. Oh, by the way, we lugged the coffee machine down here. Probably move this post. Actually, that works out nicely. Bruh, the mannequins lately are being kinda sus. Oh, there was a crack in the wall here I didn't get. Dang it. Yeah, I mean, it's the only propaganda for me. That was weird. Okay, good luck. I love you. The hell, that would get me to enlist. Are you tired? Then just don't fucking be. Yeah, I think I am going to look into that mod that turns the digimap for the ATV to also have a radar readout. Just because that's going to make doing recon like so much easier and simpler. Every time I swing by this side of the console too fast, I keep thinking this is like the Final Fantasy XIV icon. If I pray hard enough to Heidelin, she'll protect me through anything. I thought I was clever sticking a camera in the basement to catch when Satan is raiding the freezer, but that has not panned out in the slightest. Dang it. I do think I want to save up specifically to get the big flashlight. Like, if I knew... If I knew it was better and more efficient sooner, I would have gotten it ages ago. Would be better if used by the cave. Well, you're right, except we already know that the millionpede and forest friend is out there. So it wouldn't really give us any more leads to investigate. Unless if it's somewhere else, I know about... If you get a pickaxe, you can... go mining in there. But... that would also require me to go into the cave. Now, I've played Quest 64, so I know all about caves being absolute bean water to explore. Now I just made myself sad. Quest 64 would have been an absolute smash if its development wasn't kneecapped. Yep. Yeah, that's bizarre. The frame rate drops, where the hell is our child? The frame rate drops being fixable by just saving. This game is bizarre, man. Hello, Gordon. Thank you.
Wow. Wow.
One moment. I heard something shift in my room, like something fell over. And, I almost, peed myself. Take the armory for bait. We already have a couple on the bench for later. And we have, 10 of the, A bait, I think, still. Yeah, that's just more noise. That's just more noise. Me when I check Twitch front page. Oh, let's not, forget this again. There we are. Ba-dum. Oh, I'm Dr. Max. I'm frightened of the sounds we're hearing from space. Ooh goo. Is there anything else semi-affordable we can get? Yeah, I do want to get some rolls for cleaning up downstairs. Oh, right. Lovely weather again. You know, legitimately, I'm starting to think the weather sometimes is bad on purpose as a deterrent to keep me from going out there. Oh, guess I picked up everything in here. Again, no idea who SG is. Okay, it's cleared up. Actually, you know what? Let's oh, right. The cutting board technically counts as a crafting bench. First, we'll say hello to the neighbors. In this fur we have the cur fur. Here the cur fur on the curtain bird. Why are there so many songs about rurals? It's fucked up the Jim Henson Company never returns my calls. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Let's also see if you guys like earth canned food. It's quite good, I assure you. -5. Oh wait, what am I doing? We have the container for this very purpose. Hmm. 3 packs of shrimp and it only gets 1.6 and 1.7. Do they have food fatigue as well? Maybe we can give them different foodstuffs. Alright, we need to see if they like the fish. Oh, that's a good idea. We do have some cooked fish pieces in the upstairs fridge. I mean, technically, if we dice a fish and don't cook it, that is sushi. Just, you know, it's not prepared with, it's not prepared with seaweed. No. Seaweed and all that. Now the problem is that I'm not certain where that sound we heard last night was coming from. Unless if it was another arrival ship. Oh my god, that thing is heavy. Well, that would also imply we have access to rice, which I don't think we do. Beeb, why are we twerking? This is a family stream, for God's sakes, damn it. Oh yeah, the engine upgrade is doing overtime for us now. Hello, Cave. Goodbye, Cave. Yeah, I guess last night that was just the sound of a ship. Fucking hey. That was just the sound of a ship taking off. Or a UFO. Check the roof? What roof? Of the base. Alrighty then. Can we get a sidecar for Billy? Like, dead ass. A dedicated seat for her? Oh, by the way, Bebo, you, missed some impeccable Muppet impressions I was doing earlier. It was like the best content I've ever created. It was peak? No, we're playing Voices of the Void. I couldn't get a straight face with that stupid joke. Why are there so many songs about Among Us? Oh, hi, Billy. Mother, I see you're upstairs. No, I'm not finding anything up here. Parkour! I find it interesting that out of all the things you can take from the Arrival camp, they're not upset about you taking one of the water guns. Oh, I have an impression for y'all. You... Oh god, oh god. Alright, the impression will wait for later. That was legit kind of intimidating. Yeah, I mean, at least they buffed the water gun. Because before, it was just terrible. Now it's something actually resembling useful. Alright, let's go grab some fish for the neighbors. Fish for me. Fish for me. Oh, by the way, Beebs, if you're still here, Scarfurrow decided to screw with us again. I'm not super happy about it. You know, while we're at it... Again, saving the game fixes the frame drops. That's so weird. Thank you, Billy, for not stabbing me with that. Hi, bye. They got mad when I... So why are these sitting out here? Because they get mad if you touch both of those, but... Ah. They do not eat the canned stuff. Alright. Let's see if they like the fish. an offering to you. Well, they get crossed when you take the backpack, or whatever that white container is. Or a trap so they can murder you legally. Damn, you're right. So it's barely any rep with them, but they do seem to like it. God damn it. Okay, you know what? We have a save from like a minute ago, so and it's like nothing ever happened. I don't think these should be visible. Hmm. Gordon's alive. They fat fingered the cloaking button. Uh-oh. Ad break. Actually, you know what? So, I know we just had the ad break end, but I just noticed we've been going for 2.5 hours. So I want to... I want to go take a break. So I can get up and stretch and go brush my teeth. So, we're going to go break for 5 to 10 minutes. And when we come back, we will do some more of this. Isn't that lovely? Okay, BRB. So, who crashed the game while I wasn't looking? Wait. Did the game crash or did something happen while I was, off on the break? I was going to say I was just going to check the stream playback, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I I switched it to the BRB screen. Weird. Yeah, speaking of, I've been dwelling on the thought of changing my stream avatar to my Final Fantasy XIV character because the benefit of that is A, I would be able to do more unique poses and change depending on what's going on or my mood. And we'd be able to make I'd be able to make my own stream cards as well. With like different backgrounds and fancy stuff. My commentary is top form tonight. So yeah, I guess next time let's try getting some uncooked fish to give the neighbors. Oh, fuck. Wait, huh? We went from having a vent to no longer. Okay. No idea what that was about. Yeah, it's a bit worrying when that happens, not gonna lie. Oh, I forgot to craft more drives. Let's see. Metal and electronic scrap. Tell you what, the bloody Silent Hill fog is going to be a problem. Hmm. In a lot of ways, I think the events that, like, pass by or you miss are the worst ones. Because I have a running theory that sometimes you, like, the meta paranoia kicks in and nothing is going on. It's just happening to screw with you. Bro, what the hell? Dozing off from a cozy stream? Sus. It's almost like I try to keep things cozy during these streams on purpose. Well, until the horrors happen, that is. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, that did something alright. I can't look at the stream redeem, so if anything exciting happens. Melatonin's kicking my ass. I wish melatonin worked on me. Nope, that actually did not fix it. Okay. You know what? Let me actually turn off my stream preview. See if that does anything for us. I think next time I'll try a different capture method. Instead of just using the auto capture, I do I use, like, capture a specified window. Oh my god. Hmm. I gotta reckon it's just the the fog eating up. Eating up frames for no good reason. You know what? Let me actually try something I remembered. Yeah, I forgot to switch the window shader back. That seems to have helped pretty well. Yeah, it is kind of alarming on how much I've been doing streaming over the years. That I could write a whole blog series on how to be a big cool streamer with large muscles. It's time to fish. We're baiting all our hooks. I think I've told this story before, but I once got told in a YouTube comment that my streams are pretty good sleep aids, depending on what I'm playing. And somebody I used to know would razz me about it, saying, like, that means your streams are boring as shit. And it's like, that's kind of a good thing? In terms of the cozy aspect? Because when you think about it, if you have content that's so... and like a vibe and atmosphere and other such adjectives that help people fall asleep, that's kind of great. Because there's so many people that try to be put on a persona and personality that's all hyperactive and like we just downed a 5 energy drink laced with cocaine. But me, I've long since gave up that ghost. So I'd rather be comfy watching than try to do something fake. Wait, did I fish something up there? Boot! It's like I've been criticized for not being funny enough on stream, but usually that just means I'm not being super loud all the time. I bet this fishing bobber knows everything. We need to figure out how to extract the information from it. Oh, good. Trash. First try. Forced to wear a smile. Bruh. Mood. I'm once again tempted to put Stardew Valley music on, but if the horrors come, we won't be able to hear it. I guess you could say I'm really tired of fishing up garbage. Yeah, it's a shame that the in-game radios can't look up playlists without adding them. Maybe we skip trying to get the big flashlight and get the lure boxes instead. Okay, this is not working. Yeah, because, if we go to the store... Yeah, so there's Lure, Luck, No Bite, and Ultimate. Which I'm going to assume Ultimate encapsulates the previous 3 in 1. I just wish I could find out what is causing the FPS drops. It's getting slightly bonkers on... Is it the fog again? Hell, I don't know. Okay, well, let me turn that volumetric fog off. That's helped a little. We're gonna have to check out that wall at some point. I don't want to. I prefer not to. Well, cutting the volumetric fog has helped somewhat.
No. No.
Let me, see if the... Where was it? The sunlight? I mean, those are effects I would rather keep on, but... This might be a waste, but I want to see how much the server upgrades sell for. Oh, there's 3 of them now. Well, isn't that lovely? Can't tell if turning off those 2 settings have helped or not. Server upgrades only sell for 12. Okay. Nope, that didn't fix it. Oh, if you're gonna tell me the problem this entire time has been Kel Shadow. No, that's not it either. I'm starting to get a smidge cheesed. Like, it's not the worst thing ever. Just, I imagine how disruptive it is to watch. That has been in the fridge for how long and it's still too hot? You know, now I'm starting to maybe wonder if it's the water among us. Oh man, that's gonna be a bummer if it's shadows that are the culprit. Yeah, that's absolutely what it is. Okay, can we have shadows on, but just really... Okay, that seems to be helping. Yeah, playing without shadows would be... the unfeasible. Alright. Also, it is 1 a.m., and I'm starting to fade a bit here, so... I will continue to try and get this figured out. Yeah. Again, really weird there was no performance problems in 0.8, and now it's a constant bit of beanery. Anyway. Nothing to really cover. Yeah, I can't think of anything to plug or go over. So, we'll just get right to setting up for a raid, and I see Itzdal's live. So we will go hit them up, see what their gremlining Enos is up to. And we'll see you all whenever next. So, till then, go wash your hands, go get some water, and go take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Good night.